that they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defenses have been keying on him. With a young quarterback, they think they have put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball to their receiver downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. On the run from inside his own 5. Out of bounds at the 34. A productive job by the return team. And send the tight end in motion. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out wide right, it's Hale. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Finds his man. It's Hale. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who front, man? The big boys all moving together, creating enough space, and I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the first down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running backs just have the nose for it, and this guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep drives going. I know that's not going to really show up on any highlight reels, but that was a big play here for the offense.
Grabs it in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing a 3rd down.
They've held this ball forever, driven it deep, now facing a 3rd and goal. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. Snap to the back. And they'll make the tackle for this offense takes the field for the first time in this game.
And I think that's going to be a frustrating drive for this offense, man. You move the ball on your first possession right down the field, and you choose to be aggressive, and you choose to go for the touchdown. But now you get nothing out of this possession. The defense gets the stop. They get some momentum going in their favor.
Got him on the RPO.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Moves the pocket. It's Colson. Quickly complete. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Miners headed quickly to the line. Switch it, switch it. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and
Who the fuck do they got out there?
the Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
I don't know how to again the fuck.
And you die by the blitz. That time they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, what a cut! And
You
he's
gotta be
brought
fucking
down after
kidding
a
me.
nice gain. And the Miners have their offense in high gear. Sells the run, looking to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Finds a little bit of room. Picks up 4 out to the 13.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough, and there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to
Somebody asked if we go back
to
to
set
that.
up the run instead, because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game.
Sergeant, first class Fuller. Want to transfer back to the Army Reserve, the inactive reserves? Look. Got me fucked up.
First play of the period, first down here.
Motherfuckers low on numbers.
They're going to ride this running back. Got the first down, and he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Right at the line. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Look out! Floats it out in space. They make the stop at the 30.
Perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I'd keep feeding this guy for sure.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Second and long here. Left side, it's Hill. To the 10. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Oh, that may be in and stroll into the is good, and it's 7-0. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. And off to Jones. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. The Miners want to move quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Keep it on the ground. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Colson. Takes the grab down the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Miners come to the... The new set of downs. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese.
Sorry, boys, had to email my boss.
Knowing your end zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Trying to get the corner. They got it.
Come on now.
Just enough, and a good gain on that run. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Throws it off the RPO. Turning it on.
Bro, this no huddle's just killing me.
A likely touchdown save.
We're done with the no huddle. We are getting completely out of position.
Trying to save time
Just
on
fucking
defense,
on.
they use their 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Looking to throw. Under pressure. And they can't quite hook up, trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Nowhere close on that one.
Bro, that is the fattest fucking tight end I've ever seen. What the fuck they got going on out there?
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback.
So
It's not just
frustrating,
who's
man.
the open guy and who am I throwing it to? It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says,
Fucking
no
hate
one's
learning
open,
computer
I'm down
school.
near the red zone. I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling.
Let's get Hill going, man.
They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now
There
it's up
he
to them
is.
to find a way to answer it. Right side, it's Montgomery.
It's gonna give him a couple time to get that ball out there.
Gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him. Throwing the football.
I think I gotta get Hill out of the slot. That's who I want to throw the ball to.
Oh, pressure's coming. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
Conversion.
If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's past the sticks. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Here comes the offense on first down. Jones to throw. With the catch, it's Hale.
That's a very bad pass. I really don't know what I was thinking.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
On the move. And not much going on
Getting a
now.
quarterback
They'll
killed.
just get rid of it and live to play another down.
A nice
Stop
job by the
flipping the
quarterback
fucking
there. You're
plays
outside the
for him.
pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Long way to go on second down. He'll set up to throw. Got him quickly. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They're going to run it. Breaks him again. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And how about that on third down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the first.
He's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a
Dang.
game maker. He's a guy that they started, going into this matchup that they had to stop. Third down, money down. You figured they might probably get him the football. They do, and they get the first down.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? The fake wants to throw. Move to his right. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
Jesus Christ. Throw the replay on. That motherfucker just one-handed that.
Lining up. Another. And the the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Oh, finds his man on the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to pass, it's Colson. Caught over the middle, it's Campbell.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wide open downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And one will be a 50
like this. It makes these decisions
back way.
on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it into the uprights.
Oh, I just need a break one.
Now second half.
I didn't realize this guy's so fucking shitty right now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and to get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
Looking to throw, it's Colson. They're all over it, trying to make magic with his feet.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
And that is plenty to give him a first down.
Bro's just happening way too fucking much.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Firing deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. And the Miners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Hand off to Jones. Drives into the defense, and they get
Third down fucking conversion.
3 to the 16. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Now have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly.
You.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right
It wouldn't
there.
even let me. It wouldn't even let me click on.
They'll try to come away with 3. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2 this time from
No, you
35
bitch.
yards away. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field.
Should just let it fucking go through because it would have been 4th and 3. They still would have kicked it. Still wasted timeout.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. The last time they had it, a thing of beauty. Did whatever they want, run, pass, and wound up in the end zone. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jones wants to throw it. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. And
just give him an opportunity. We literally lobbed it.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Snapped it in the shotgun. Rushes on. And he got
This is what happens when you try to force feed a fucking receiver, man.
And we need more of this from this defense.
It's not my place.
They have let this guy have too
Over
much
here
time
trying
to
to
throw the
force shit.
football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun. The running back has it.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go
Shit's
such a
awful.
long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Just feeds the running back. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long.
We're gonna lose, dog. We're playing awful.
They bring the punter onto the field.
Forcing a fucking receiver is getting our ass kicked.
Seen a punter go to work, and it'll be down right there. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. Straight ahead, it's Jones.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Miners come to the line in the hurry-up. Drives inside. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And the Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Leaves it with the back. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Rush right in his face. Makes the grab. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat.
Snags it, there's running back. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Jones to throw. Makes the catch. It's Danzy. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. 2nd and long here. Looking to throw.
Fucking force feeding, man. I've never done this in my life, and I'm aware of it and I'm still doing it.
Snap of this drive will come from the 46. From the gun, the ground game. They were all over it. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Pulls it in, it's Harrell. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Fires downfield. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. The Miners send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll... They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at you, right? They're going to be trying to get past the football
can't hold a block
and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of fun.
They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Hand off from the shotgun. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Quick give. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. This time
way to find work. Your man's right there in front of you, dude.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane.
Guy had been force feeding all fucking game and finally get it. Wasn't even looking for him there.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question. Especially in a situation like this, David, when the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Look out! And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt, situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
To the air, it's Colson. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. Fields the punt. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. On the gun, it's Wall. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
That is how you step up for a defense right there. Force the turnover. Let's not make this thing get close, right? I got a 2-possession lead. I get the ball back with, close to 3 minutes remaining. I'm sitting in a great spot. Offense, go get me some first downs.
Making the adjustment. Jones wants to throw it. He wants it all right now. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And the route is on. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Second down, gonna throw it. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Whip it out to the back on the screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
They got a little bit, but they didn't get the first down, and you're obviously trying to get the first down, but you try to slip in those screens occasionally on third down. I like when you slip them in there and try to make a big play, catch the defense, maybe be able to relax.
And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short? Holly, what update do you have for it?
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, this is so fun to watch these guys hype up their wide receiver. Every time they come off the field, there is yet another celebration. He has been An incredible downfield target, over 160 yards receiving.
Wrong
And he
read.
continues to eat. The quarterback keeps
Tied
telling
in
him,
there.
"You're my guy. I'm looking for you every play." They are feeding off of his energy here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Looking for running room. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Jones to throw. It's complete on the right side. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to establish the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Back to pass on 2nd down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Touchdown, North Dakota State. On the sideline, got it in the end zone. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
The shit was 13 to 14 with them having the ball. Like, I think in the beginning of the 4th.
And he'll just take a knee, and this
Talk
drive
about a
will
fourth
start
quarter.
at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Powers inside. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
Defense.
Now this team has
Oh, man.
man.
Defense carrying the day, man. Jalen Hill, I force-fed you too much. You almost lost me the game.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.